Hello YouTube and welcome to another plot review video. This time we're at Brunokuz Bree style plot. It's a P- plot, so it's only going to be quite a short one. He did request this on the dakrcraft forums. If you want me to do a plot review video of your plot, it either has to be awesome and you need to just by luck have me review your plot, and then I'll be like, that's awesome, I'm actually going to do a plot review on this. Why is the watermelons all over the place? Really? Anyway, or you can go to the forums and post a plot review request. I check the forums every other day because at the moment there's not a lot really going on. So I check every other day just to see what's new. I'm not always going to be able to record the plot reviews. I'm not always going to want to record the plot reviews. At the moment I am trying to focus more on getting these out because they're easy just to record, edit, render, upload, get out. People enjoy them. I enjoy doing them. And you get to learn some pretty cool things that I can actually apply in my Let's Build series as well. And if I remember to, I can credit you guys, or you can go back and say, like, hey, you stole this idea from this person, you did it in a video, and I'm like, oh, my bad. But anyway, let's get on with this. I've just done a quick little fly around. This seems to be the entrance, so to jump up here, this is the entrance. First of all, it's a pretty nice entrance. You're instantly immersed into the plot. You can't see straight through, which is pretty good. I mean, you can see, but you can't. I mean, it's kind of blocked off at the end, so that's good. I don't really get that trapdoor. Yeah, maybe it's a grid or something. I don't really get that metadata of the gravel and that trapdoor. I don't get it. Maybe you can explain that in a comment, but maybe it's not meant to be there. You got another trapdoor there as well. Are these meant to be up? Because that one would be randomly up. I don't know. I really don't know. So we've got this cool tree actually going up that I've not noticed. So that's really nice angle. I would have put more leaves on it, but that's me. I like big bushy trees. You've got slabs in the path. I generally hate this, but you've only actually used it that once, so I can kind of let you off. Let's have a look at the style actually. So let's see. First house, it's quite different to my style of Bree, but it's definitely that sort of classic English medieval style. So that's pretty good. I like the use of this window pane in here. Started using that recently with the build team. We're doing colonial style, so that window pane fits nicely. Got lots of detail going on. Let's just fly up a little bit. Yeah, it's quite nice and simple. I like it. Same over here. It's more variation on the same style. You're mixing in the bricks in there. You've got different colour bricks as well, actually. It's kind of interesting. You've got the yellow end stone texture. You've got the painted planks. You've got the white snow. So a lot of variation going on, and it looks really nice together. Works really awesome. I don't really like this red brick. I think you've gone a little bit too far with that. Maybe if it was the brown, it would fit. I don't know. Personally, I'm not liking the red, but I think that's because personally I don't like that red brick texture. Sorry, monster, but there you go. We've got some general storage here. Upstairs we've got a little bit of a room. This is really good for P mines as well. Building sort of half houses. You don't have to be able to explore the houses. Sometimes that's nice. But to really get the atmosphere, to get the sense of a town, you can just build like the shape of the houses and do small interiors like this. As you can see, you got the staircase would go off in this direction. It would come up here again. You've got stuff going on here. I would have used hidden lighting to get light coming off this. Then you got your torch there, trapdoor, and you just fall down onto the staircase. I'm guessing you've used that so you could actually work on the staircase. Got bunk beds, it's all good. Yeah, I'm liking it. Used the space really, really well. Again, you've got another lantern up there. So either change that for something else, or use hidden lighting to actually give light here. Now, tricks of hidden lighting, I might do a separate video on this, like how to hidden lighting. I'm not sure if I have before, so there's a few different things you can do that would work really nice. Now, the path. For me, it's a bit... This area right here looks very well traversed, so I wouldn't have had this grass patch. I mean, it's really, really nice, and it's a good little feature to have. But I don't think it fits with the style. I would have had a lot more gravel, a lot stronger road, especially coming up here. It's just sort of mossy and a mishmash of textures. You want your roads to be sort of about 70% one texture, 20% another, and 10% another. that's the way I've been doing my roads recently, and I think it looks about 10 times better than just throwing a bunch of bunch of materials together. Up here, I think like in the Hollow Angel plot review, you could have just put a double tall fern, even just changing one block to a double tall fern, like here maybe. Although I think that's overhanging, isn't it? That's why you've not used that. Well, you could have put it here and then put this flower here. You know, just slight variation, just to make this seem a bit more overgrown and, you know, really make it clear that you're not meant to be going this way. Like, you can't get past that way because of all the how thick the shrubbery is. Got some fly detail, and then in here we've got. I'm actually just gonna grab a torch as well to walk around, and then F1 mode this. There we go, so we can see a little better. Really nice bay window coming out here. You got a good table. I like how the table's being used as part of the window as well. Something you see quite a lot in old pubs and stuff like that. Nice little bunk bed up there. Again, hidden lighting to make this give off light. I'm guessing you don't know much about hidden lighting, so I will have to do that video on hidden lighting. I think it will help quite a few guys. Got a big keg, big red keg. Put a tripwire hook on the, and you know, just to make it look like it's got a tap coming off it. That's fine. Fireplace. I think I'd like to see a few more rooms because this seems like it's meant to be a pub or an inn, and it just felt like a house. That was the only flaw really with this. Actually, that wasn't a keg. It was a hobbit hole. Oh my god, I completely just missed that. Right, let's go check that out again. I don't think you would have a ladder down there. I mean, I get why, because he's trying to show that off, and I did completely just miss that. But I don't think there should be a ladder. I think they should go off the plot, like all the other ones are doing. I would have this as a person's house up here, like a human, and then you've got the hobbit hole down there. That's really cool. So that's, again, the Bree style. It's hobbits and humans mixed together, so that's really cool. That's actually quite nice as well. I like that. What is bad here, though, is you've got the mossy on the same level. Even just moving that down one block would have helped make it less. I mean, it's really nitpicky thing that just, oh, move that one block down one bit. The gate entrance here is really nice. You shall not pass, obviously, Lord of the Rings. Really great gate. I don't think it's with the actual Bree, the real Bree. Well, the real Bree. You know what I mean. It wasn't like a big gate like this, but you know, it's the style. It's his version of it, so it works really nicely. I like the crow, and I like how it feels like this is opening on to a much bigger place. I'll sort that out after this video. So yeah, you've got the big gate going on. You've actually got the chains that can pull it up, so that's cool. You've got little guard places here. Yeah, so it's really, really good. Actually, small detail that you've managed to fit in there, and it fits really nicely and looks pretty cool. And then you've got a little covered canopy here for stuff. Sorry about that, I just got interrupted, and I figured I might as well clear this plot while I was doing it. Yay, editing in this video that I said I shouldn't be editing in plot reviews, damn it. Where were we? So yeah, we had this little canopy and a little storage area. I would have put some grass here because you can't really get there, so just, you know, block or two of double tall grass, make it look overgrown a bit more. Let's just check out this last building before we get onto the little river bit here, because that's looking nice. Let's actually approach it from this angle. So we've got another hobbit hole on the river front. That's really, really nice. I think we might have a couple along here, maybe. Maybe, no. So you've got another house here, again with a ladder. I get why you're using the ladders, because it's a really small space, but I would like to see stairs used more. The whole ladder thing to go to bed and stuff, I don't know. Like, not even to go to bed, just to go upstairs and make your meal. I don't know, I don't think people would live that way. So I never really liked that, when people used ladders to get upstairs. This cart, really nice, simple design. I like the item frame, though overusing item frames is a bad idea. Just lags you out, basically, so I like that you've put this little top on the thing here as well. That's cool. One thing I would like to see that would help out this cart is a bakery. If you turned, basically these houses at the moment, really nice houses, the outsides are great. You've also used the mossy there on that top block, so if you know, it's all in the same level. No. So yeah, you should maybe add a bit more purpose to the building. So, like I said, make this one clearly an inn or a pub. At the moment, it's just like a random house. It's big enough to be a pub. Make this house here a bakery, and then you've got purpose for the cart, a bakery cart. The Hobbit holes are fine. The other houses are fine, I suppose. You've got a lot of schools in this river. I mean, you've got 2, but that's a lot, really. There's a lot of rock down here. I think maybe you could have used slabs. Coral, I don't really get why there's coral down there. You've got mushroom down here as well, or sponge, whatever that is. The white biome sand, I don't like. I've never really liked that texture. So you've got that as well. You've got leaves, they're fine, they're not too bad. I don't know, just the textures are a bit random and mismatched. You could blend the dirt down a little bit more into the stone, it would make a bit more sense. Or just go for gravel and dirt just underneath, and that would look good. Because gravel looks like the smaller sediment that you would get in the rivers. Okay, so the skulls make sense now because you've got the hanging thing, but still, if you've got the hanging, if you've got the noose, the hangman tree, would there be skulls in the water? Because surely they'd chop the bodies down and take them away from this guy's house, because, you know, right outside his house, you've got, like, little party banners. You missed a biome, changing that from clothes to the flags. Missed that there. These random things, I don't get what they are meant to be. Maybe you can explain that in the comments. The mud texture doesn't really fit with the gravel and the grass. It fits more with dirt and extreme hills podzol, which is like the pine needle texture. So maybe that's something to think about. Let's just check out these roofs. There's a lot going on in them. I don't really like it when people do this. I think it fits like a certain style, and I wouldn't say that this is one of those styles. The thatched roof with grass and stuff and mushrooms and all that growing on them, yeah, it gives a lot of detail to what would normally be a boring roof, but it only fits if it's in like a swampy fantasy, and by fantasy I mean like fairy style. I don't think it would fit in medieval England house, or at least not to this extent. Maybe if you dyed it down a little bit, it would be pretty good. Ratings. Let's just take a quick look and see if I agree with our other reviewers. So it's been reviewed 3 times. We've got overall 8 out of 10. So atmosphere 8, details 8, purpose 8, style 8. 6.5656. So this was the second of the reviews. So 8. I would agree. I would say the atmosphere is pretty good, but there's a few things that's knocking it down a bit. Maybe 8, maybe 9. It's kind of that borderline level at the moment. Details, there were a few things, like I said, that you could change. The roof, the roads, the random trapdoors. Just a few little things. So 8, I'd stick with that. Purpose, I've just said, you know, adding more purpose to the buildings. The hangman's noose, the river, the roofs again. Purpose, just a few things, the purpose buildings as well, so that I kind of give that 8. Style, the style is really good. I do really like the style. I would bump this up to 9. I think the only thing that would get it up to 10 is if you change the roads slightly, you know, added more gravel and less greenery, change the roofs just to make the style really come together. And to get 10 out of 10, you kind of need everything to be 10, so it's really hard to do that. But yeah, it's hard to explain, but I do enjoy this plot. It's quite nice. It's a little bit different from my usual style, so it's good for me to check it out, and it's given me a few ideas on like my Bree style that I use. And yeah, it's pretty good. So if you guys want to come and check this plot out for yourself, the plot coordinates are -3:24. So you do plotme TP -3 semicolon 24, and it will bring you right here. So right at the side of the plot, where the review stuff is, which is what I did, and then I had to find the entrance. So if you want to come and explore it for yourself in game, maybe you saw something that I didn't look at properly in the video, and you're like, ooh, what did that look interesting? So you want to go check it out for yourself, then feel free to come over here. It's on the P- world. So /warp P-. For new players, P-. So many times people do that. and go, oh, I can't claim a plot. The minus is important. So yeah, there you go. That's it for the video. If you're enjoying the plot reviews and you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.